Let's ignite your marketing. And hopefully, I inspire you on a personal level as well to be much more open to learning, to trying new things. A reminder of why I'm doing this. This is my purpose, to unlock your limitless potential with digital marketing coaching so that you can elevate your strategies, amplify your reach, and transform how you attract, build, and convert ideal customers. There's our intention for the 4-4 portal. Embrace your future, embrace success. Today is WhatsApp marketing. Work side by side with the worksheet, making notes of what's important so that you remember it, because note taking is very important for remembering, and remember to take action. Learning alone is absolutely nothing. If you don't implement what you learn, then you've missed this opportunity. That's what we're going to deal with. What's WhatsApp marketing? Who can you reach with it? Why should you worry about it? How to go about it? And of course, as usual, some pro tips to get you invigorated and enabled. First of all, what is WhatsApp? It's owned by Meta, along with Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. And it is a communication strategy to promote your business through messaging. There are 2 billion WhatsApp users worldwide, and then come the others. To bring it home, look at what we call social media platform usage. 96% of South African internet users are on WhatsApp. That is 21 million people who are on the app. So generally, you're going to find the people you need there. It is by far the most popular platform with which to communicate. A quick orientation for you. Open your WhatsApp on the phone. So I am on WhatsApp Business, and we're going to focus on WhatsApp Business. If you do not yet have WhatsApp Business, don't panic. Don't go there now. Don't try and do it. You can do it after the training. But if you open your WhatsApp, there are 2 areas I want you to look at the bottom, and we'll talk about why later. And then the 3 little buttons here are where you find your settings. Those are the places you will go to find everything you need. Right, worksheets open. So let's talk about the pros first. WhatsApp Business, first of all, is obviously owned and got the backing of Meta, but it helps brands reach an enormous audience, as I've mentioned. It helps you build strong relationships with your customers. There's nothing like being in touch, and the downside, being out of touch, is very detrimental. It helps you increase sales when you leverage this opportunity. And it is absolutely ideal for small companies that need a super simple, manual way and free way to market their businesses. So for most of you here, this is a tool you should be embracing. And what does it help you do? So first of all, if you cast your mind back, for those who've been here before, we talk about the conversion funnel. At the top, you attract, in the middle, you build, at the bottom, you convert. So your strategy is always about attracting people into the conversion funnel and taking them on a journey down to become customers. Now, your WhatsApp is a middle funnel activity. It is there to help you nurture your audience. We've done training in the past on email marketing and the importance of email marketing. This is another version of email marketing. It is a way to establish one-on-one contact with customers and to deliver value. It's about communicating with existing customers and prospects who have actively agreed to receive messages from you. And it's a great place to handle low volume customer inquiries. If it gets too hectic, you could miss the ball, and that would be detrimental to you. So you need to have another tool in place. Just be aware that you are giving this the attention it needs when it gets busy. Then Just to alert you to the cons, the downside of this is you cannot spam on WhatsApp. You can't just think you are going to leverage this tool and you have got the world and those 20 billion people at your fingertips. It is only for businesses that respect Poppy and are Poppy compliant. Folks, you need to get people to opt in, and I'm going to give you some tips to do that. The quickest way for people to delete you and to close your connections will be to spam and cold messaging. If that is your objective, this is not the place to be. You cannot do this on WhatsApp. Right. What version of WhatsApp is right for your business? There are 3 types of WhatsApp: standard, business, and then the WhatsApp API, business platform. The thing with standard WhatsApp is that it doesn't have, like the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page. Your profile is your personal profile. Your page is your mini website on Facebook, your business communication tool. Now, the tools on Facebook page are completely different to what's on your profile. You cannot do half of what you can do on a personal profile. This is the same. Your standard WhatsApp is like your personal chat, and your WhatsApp business is where you take it to another level to use it as a business tool. Standard does not have many of the things we are going to talk about, like catalogs, messaging tools, and so on. If you are going to change, make a note, number 1 step, if you're upgrading from standard to business, back up first. When I did this, I lost all my chats on WhatsApp. You don't want to do that. You would go to your settings, the top 3 little buttons on the top right, click there, look for settings, go into settings, scroll down to chats, click on chats, and scroll down in the chats menu, and further down you will see chat backup. And you back it up to your Google Drive using your Gmail address. Please do this. You will really regret if you don't back it up. Let's move on to WhatsApp Business. It is ideal for small to medium businesses. It's a free app. It can be downloaded from your Google Store, your Microsoft Store, and you can use it on your phone as well as in a browser as WhatsApp Web. So this is another thing I learned. We all, hopefully, if you haven't got WhatsApp downloaded on your computer, just go and Google WhatsApp Web. A screen will open with a QR code. You simply point your WhatsApp on your phone to it to take a picture, and the two are synced. I don't need to tell you how much value there is in this. Most of all, for me, when I have a long message, I type it on my computer, copy and paste it into WhatsApp on my PC. It really helps you get the facts straight and do things properly. So you need WhatsApp Web, but if it's WhatsApp Business, when you open WhatsApp Web, it says this does not include catalogs, messaging, etc. And you click on the link to open WhatsApp Web in your browser, where you can see all the tools. When you're in WhatsApp Web on your browser, hope I'm making sense, you can see all the tools I'm going to talk about today on your phone on WhatsApp Web or on your browser on WhatsApp Web. It helps you not only just message, but also respond and automate some greetings and some predefined responses. The WhatsApp Business Platform API is for medium to large business. It is available. If any of you are bigger businesses, the great thing here is you can integrate it with your CRM systems. There are no limits. You can integrate chatbots. Go to WhatsApp Business Platform API if you are bigger and techie. So who can you reach with this WhatsApp tool? Firstly, it works best for businesses like publishing, because you can share articles. Fashion, because you can share images. Same with food and beverage images. And of course, real estate. It's not that effective for complex communications like IT products and stuff where you need a lot of tutorials and techie stuff, because people want WhatsApp to be short, sweet, and quick. And you can use different types of visual multimedia content. It is most popular between 18 and 44-year-olds, but everybody is basically on WhatsApp. One of the points I make very often to you about effective marketing is the right message to the right person in the right place at the right time. Now think about that again. How effective is WhatsApp to tick all those boxes? The right message to the right people in the right place. Most people are on WhatsApp at the right time. We're going to talk about timing a little bit later. But conversations have become the foundation of marketing. People want to communicate with businesses they purchase from. They want to hear from businesses they purchase from. And WhatsApp is the most amazing tool to have these conversations, to elevate your customer experience, and to take people on that customer journey down your funnel. Your customers are already using this. They don't need to download a different app. They don't need to navigate something new. They don't need to learn something new. They're already there. WhatsApp has higher engagement than any other platform. Higher engagement than Facebook and Instagram. And text messages have a 98% open rate compared with emails, 21%. So for example, you send 1,000 emails, 213 will be opened. You send 1,000 WhatsApps and 980 will be read. That's amazing, right? Stats show people like to buy from companies they can reach via WhatsApp. It builds trust. More than half of WhatsApp users check the app every single day. And I've mentioned to you, middle of the funnel nurturing, having conversations with your customers to build loyalty and get them to recognize your brand by being there consistently, remembering it's a private space. There's very little ad interference, so there's no interruptions. They see your message, and as long as it's on the mark, which we're going to give you some tips at the end, you are going to hit gold. And how about the fact that you can chat with customers instantly? On Facebook, you're relying on the algorithm to serve it in their newsfeed. On Instagram, same thing, or otherwise they search for you. WhatsApp, it appears in their WhatsApp and it's highlighted to show you've sent a message. And it's highly interactive. You can do multimedia, you can send video clips, animated posts, all sorts of things. Obviously, don't overdo it. People don't want you now to go and bombard them and download big, long videos and stuff. Stay short and sweet. But this opportunity, point number 9, is it helps you stand out from a very noisy crowd. And finally, budget friendly. All of us are looking for ways with our economy and challenges to save money, to do stuff in a more effective, less expensive way. You do not have to advertise. You can just post quality content and people will see your stuff. I'm going to give you lots of tips on that. How to go about marketing with WhatsApp. The most important thing is going to business tools. So if you go to the top, the 3 buttons on the top right, click on settings, and then you'll see below settings, business tools. And down in business tools, the first thing you have is your business profile. Now in your checklist, you've got all the things you need to go and pay attention to in your business profile. Go and check your profile photo, your cover photo. Have you selected the right business type? So straight away people can see what your business type is. Short description of what you do, who you are, your location. I have not added my location because I'm an online business, but for real estate agents, for shops, for brick and mortar, go and put in a location so people can easily find you. Hours of operation, how fabulous is that? Because people can be told that you're not in. And adding an email contact, linking to your social media pages, putting links to your website. I've got a link to a lead magnet quiz to engage them straight away. And then for those of you who are selling online, real estate agents with property listings, you have got a catalog. It is particularly effective for people who want an alternative to a multi-site where many of you are listing, or for people who don't have websites. This is a great place to showcase your products. You can add up to 500 items. And people can browse, they can share the links, and can ask you questions about it. Grab their attention and take them on that journey. The part I love is a greeting message. So for people who come for the first time, an away message, so outside of working hours, where you can say to people, I will be back as soon as possible, but if you want to email me, for example, in the meantime, whatever. And then quick replies for your frequently asked questions. Go and set those up in your business tools. They're going to change the way your WhatsApp performs. Labeling conversations. So now this is similar to segmenting your list on email. Is label people according, are they a buyer? Are they a seller? Are they a renter? Are they a B2B, B2C, anything? There are so many ways you can label conversations. Think about that, because you can then communicate with people in niche markets. And we've always said, you talk to a few specifically, they will hear you, you spray and pray, and very few get you. Of course, you link Facebook and Instagram, because you get the option to say below your posts, connect with me on WhatsApp. On Instagram, under your contact details on your profile, you can put WhatsApp me as a link for people to contact you. The tools to reach many people quickly and easily. First of all is to boost your status update. And before you get a fright, it's for less than 20 Rand a day you can start. My little bit of advice always with ads, with boosted posts, anything like that, is test it organically first. That means before throwing money at it, put it in front of your audience and see if they like it. They'll vote with their thumb. They give you a thumbs up, you know the content is relevant. That then will be relevant to other similar people. You don't get any engagement, you know there's something wrong. Once you know people have engaged, for example, with a status update, go and boost it. It's going to get you big bang for your bucks. B is a status update. If you look right at the bottom of your WhatsApp screen, you've got updates. Or you can click right at the top where it says status, my status. One of those two will take you to updates. If you're familiar with Instagram and Facebook stories, it's ephemeral content, meaning it disappears after 24 hours. You can share inspirational messages. You can share an invitation to an event. You can share a show house. You can share a link to a post on your social media that you want to highlight right now. You can share an offer that is available for one day only. Can you see how many opportunities there are to update your status? You update it once a day from here on in. And it goes to and as I've said, you can boost it if you wish. And on this status update, you can do text and multimedia. And also don't forget about demos. If you want people to take the next step, give them the step by step. Do this now and give them a link to take the next step. From today, you're going to do those daily. The next one is broadcasts. Many of you are no doubt using broadcasts. It's a one-way message. A group of people together, you can contact up to 256. They cannot see each other. They receive your messages separately. And it is very handy to make it into broadcast groups using that labeling I explained earlier. Segment people into groups of buyers, sellers, B2B, B2C, prospects, clients. So you can very specifically broadcast messages to people. And this one is really great for notifications, not to spam. And what is fantastic is for those little Charlies who love to have ongoing conversations, their conversations will come back to you one-on-one, not into this group, so it irritates everybody. As opposed to group chats, which I love, and I recommend you do group chats very specifically for a very like-minded group who are connected. This can easily get out of hand because people can see each other, they can engage with each other, they can discuss, they can comment, they can go wild, they can post their media, everything. So it can get messy very quickly. Have small groups. My coaching clients, for example, are in one group because they all get the same message and they can reply to open conversations and build a relationship, a networking, camaraderie between each other. That is a very important part of that group. But be aware it has its limitations. But as admin, you are in control. You can designate individuals as admins as well. You can modify the group settings. And the best part about a group that I absolutely love is you go into your group settings and you can invite with a group link. In WhatsApp, you would just navigate your group by searching the group name. And then at the top right, you have the 3 buttons. But if you go to group info and you scroll down, you will see one of the important settings is media visibility. Do you want it to download automatically? Don't you? So for many of your groups, if you don't want all the bump and OB stuff downloading into your gallery, you would here click no and then scroll down, 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 down. You can add members and there you can invite via a link. Now, as I've said to you right at the beginning, this is a POPI compliant tool. You have to get people to opt in. And they automatically join, i.e. opt in by clicking on that link. Saves you manually adding people, so you can send people that link. Also, you can share the link in other places. We're going to talk about links a bit later. And the one part that's very good is the @mentions. When you reply to somebody specifically, you @mention them by name, so they get a highlight that you replied to them. Or you can reach out as a member of a group to another member with an @mention, much like you would do on Facebook. E is QR codes. So I haven't spent much time paying attention to QR codes, but you can view it in settings. If you go up to the 3 little dots, settings, and when it opens right at the top, next to the name of your profile is a little icon. You click on that, and there you have your QR code. Now remember, it is completely pointless to share a QR code on a mobile device because that's how people actually photograph a QR code. But putting it on your website to invite people to connect with you from your website so they can point their phone on a laptop to the QR code or in physical locations. When you are in a physical place, you've got your banner or your tabletop or something like that, put your WhatsApp QR code. When people click on that QR code, they have opted in to your WhatsApp. They are then part of your contacts, and then you can start this whole marketing process and leverage all these tools. And of course, you can also use the QR codes on social media posts, because if people are looking on your social media on the desktop, you put the QR code for your WhatsApp into a post, people can go from there directly, opt in to your WhatsApp list. Another way, which I have for some reason not got access to yet, which I will update at a later time. I again asked WhatsApp support today, where is my functionality? It's WhatsApp channels. So you can currently follow other channels, but I, for example, want to create my own channel and I can't create my own channel. It's similar to a podcast functionality. It's very, very nice place to get updates and to follow influencers, business leaders, to keep track of conversations in your space. Go and look, see, search your WhatsApp and see if you have a channel. Right, let's get into the pro tips. This is what you've been waiting for. Number one, I just want to remind you about backing up from your settings before you change from standard to business. And if you are in business already, go into settings, chats, go down to chat backups, and just make sure you've automated your backups. Then if your phone gets stolen or your phone breaks or whatever, at least your WhatsApps are backed up. The other thing that I love to do with WhatsApp is to download chats. Sometimes we have disagreements, sometimes we have to remind people of agreements, and it's all on WhatsApp and not on email. You can go to the particular chat and you can download the chat, and it comes as a text document. You can email it to yourself, and there you have a record of the WhatsApp chat. Sync your mobile device and WhatsApp web so that you can duplicate everything on your computer. If you are spending a lot of time working on your PC and you've got WhatsApp right in front of you, you can see what new messages are coming in. We've said it's very important for customer service and to handle inquiries. So you can see when there are messages to click and look. It can be disruptive like email, but it's important. People expect responses within 24 hours on WhatsApp. Keep track of it. Try and stick to that little rule, 24-hour reply to your WhatsApp. Even if it's late at night before you go to sleep, quickly clear your WhatsApp. The other thing I love to do is a little trick here, is when you take photographs on your phone and you want to use them on your PC for a design, share them from your phone to your own WhatsApp address and pick them up on your PC from the WhatsApp address and download them to your computer. You know, so many people struggle with sharing pictures to themselves. It's the easiest in seconds way to transfer from your phone to your PC so you can use the content. Then there's another little trick which many people don't know, is voice to text. We know how to voice record and we know how to type. But if you open a WhatsApp chat, so for example, and go to type a message, and if you look below the message bar, or depending on the format of your screen, right at the bottom of the keyboard, so above the keyboard or below the keyboard, there's a tiny little microphone on the keyboard, not next to the message button. Type that and you can start talking and it converts your voice to text. And you can go and edit it, correct anything. I know a lot of people who don't like voice messages. We like to do voice messages because it saves us time. But now you can be user-friendly and do a voice message that saves you time, but convert it to text so your recipient can easily read it, even in company, so it doesn't have to play out loud. We know a lot of people are looking at our stuff without sound. Now that overcomes that problem. The next tip, make sure your profile looks professional. I've given you the tips for that. It's essential to get people to follow you, engage with you, follow your status updates. Conversation starters. In my content marketing coaching, I am almost every second day saying to people, use a conversation starter. Ask a question. like you would to anybody. How is your day? What do you think about this? You know, that question mark registers the brain, and people want to answer a question. It gets people into a conversation, and of course, you carry on with the conversation. You don't drop people there. I've mentioned in the past that I listened to a LinkedIn training by a real estate consultancy who does marketing for real estate clients. They were running a webinar. He did some research on real estate agents and WhatsApp, and found it is one of the poorest, slowest response rates in WhatsApp. Folks, you are doing yourself an injustice. If your audience is there, they are having conversations with you. For goodness sake, acknowledge and reply. There is nothing ruder than ignoring a WhatsApp message, even if it's an emoji, a thumbs up, a heart, just something to show people they've been seen and heard. Importantly, go with value first and ask later. Do not now go and spam people with salesy messages. Remember the 80-20 principle I train on all the time. 80% is value, 20% is promotional. Stick to that. Even less than 20% is a win. Help people get to know, like, and trust you before you start trying to sell them something. Be there consistently. Updates, do them daily. Let people see you there each day, but make sure it's different. We don't want repetition blindness. Mix up the type of content, entertain, promote, timely messages, that kind of thing. Be authentic, make customers happy to have you in that personal space. Focus on talking to somebody on a one-on-one conversation. When you're in WhatsApp, focus on that ideal customer in the group or the niche. That ideal customer, as though you are talking to them and typing a WhatsApp message to that person. That's how you connect. Consider your customers' time zones, their everyday. What are they doing? Where are they in their day? Don't interrupt. Don't add to their burden. Add value. Frequency is interesting. I saw a tip that said 5 to 10 messages a week. So my recommendation would be to do a WhatsApp status update once a day and then a message once a day. That would be very bearable to people. And your message, of course, also goes to your contacts. You can set where your messages go to, whether it's your contacts, or you can select specific people you want to send your messages to. Be clever with that. Don't spam people with messages that are not relevant to them. And there is something called WhatsApp communities. I just want to mention it here because it's not on business WhatsApp. It's on the API platform. If you have got the API platform, you can set up communities, which is a whole bunch of groups in one community. There might be value in having a big community. I prefer and recommend to you, you keep it small and tight so it feels more personal and it's possible for you to come across more personalized, more focused. Right, let's integrate it into your marketing strategy. By now know the steps of our marketing strategy. I asked you to define your goals and your KPIs, and I hope you are paying attention to those. Now, how is WhatsApp going to integrate with your marketing funnel? What's it going to do? What's it going to run in tandem with? How is it going to support? Which messages are you going to share there? So in my content plan for the content marketing people, on the far right, you have the column of where you are going to distribute your messages. Now you want to add WhatsApp there. You want to make a note of which messages are suitable to be shared to WhatsApp. And there you have another distribution platform for your content. We know why and what we want to do with it, and we know who. You have done your target audience work. You've put people into groups. Focus on who you are talking to, where they are at, what stage of their purchasing journey they are at, what product are they using or are they a prospect for, what value do they want from you, what questions do they want you to answer. And talk to that buyer persona. Create that buyer persona with the kind of personality they have, the needs they have, so that you can design content that appeals to them. And then your brand persona must connect. Your brand language, your brand voice. Now, the most important thing, Poppy compliant, I've been harping on this. There's no spamming here. You want people to opt in. Let's build your list. There are two great ways to build your list. With lead magnets to incentivize users and to create a WhatsApp link. We've done training on lead magnets in the email marketing. So it's a very similar concept to that. You are trying to put a magnet that draws people to you with valuable content. So you need lead magnets that people will want. And when you, in this instance, give them the lead magnet to download, their opt-in form must opt into your WhatsApp list. You can design an opt-in form that asks them for options of how they can be contacted. And on those options, you can have WhatsApp, email, SMS if you're using SMS, so people can tick which boxes they want you to communicate with them on, which is them saying you're allowed into this private space. You open your WhatsApp to the famous three little dots on the top right. Click on Business Tools, and again the three little dots top right, and you will see Short Link. Click on Short Link, and there you have your unique WhatsApp link. So you can either copy and paste, copied, or share the link and share it to whichever platform, or of course view your QR code. Now that is the link you would share to get opt-ins to WhatsApp to build your WhatsApp list. And you can there add a message that they will automatically type, so they don't need to type anything. As soon as they type it, it says, for example, I've put, I want to learn more about marketing coaching. That WhatsApp link now that we've grabbed can go into your email campaign, so you can get people now from your email campaign also to your WhatsApp. Because a lot of the time, we have people on our list or people on our WhatsApp. We don't have both. And you do want both because you want to communicate with people in different places. The more people see you on different platforms, the more you're going to have brand awareness. You're going to be top of mind when they need your service. So in an email campaign, join me on WhatsApp. In your sign up form on your website, so where you have the subscribe to email, subscribe to WhatsApp button, you will then have the button and you'll embed this link that you've just grabbed. You can suggest to people when they've engaged with you on an email, asked you a question, give them a link in your signature below and say, connect with me on WhatsApp to receive notifications and updates. It's a great time when you've just served somebody with value that they want to connect. Driving traffic from ads, use the WhatsApp link in your ads. When you boost your updates, make sure you have a WhatsApp link there because it's going to go to people who aren't necessarily already connected. Make sure your social media platforms, posts, inquiry buttons have a call to action that has your WhatsApp link. And then, of course, we've said your interactive QR code in physical locations. So in a physical location, people can connect to your WhatsApp list, and there you are, they've opted in. And then just a final one, right at the bottom of your settings, you can invite existing contacts to join WhatsApp. So you know your phone syncs with your contact list. Not all of them are connected with you on WhatsApp. And those that you know that you've met at networking or whatever, you can go down to them and invite them to your WhatsApp list. Another great way to increase your list. Then let's talk about communication and your content strategy. So content marketing members, I've told you to add another channel now to share your messages to, because this impressive open rate on WhatsApp is phenomenal. But don't be irrelevant. You have to be clear on what value you're going to serve. Otherwise, you are going to be dead in the water on this platform. Trust me, you're not going to put time and effort into building this list and then spam people and they leave you or unfollow you or delete your contact. Create pillars. Remember, in my content marketing and in previous workshops here, I've said the 3 E's. Educate, entertain, and enrich. Do that 80% of the time, and then do your promotion. Entertain, educate, and enrich. How will you do those 3 on WhatsApp? Define that. Keep your messages short and sweet. They have no time and won't read long-winded messages. And use multimedia files, such as videos and animations. That's really going to help you. And for those of you who love emojis, they are totally appropriate for WhatsApp marketing. Remember, notifications to remind people, timely reminders, just a reminder, workshop, event, show house. Customer service, finally. This is not just a platform to reach out to new prospects. You have to stay in touch with your current customers, show them they matter, stay connected during purchases, after purchases, give them advice, make sure your quick replies are set up. Beware, people expect help, certainly on the same day, preferably, stats say 28% of people expect help within the hour. So how are you going to do that? I really, really hope I've ignited something in you, and just go and do those WhatsApp updates. You're not going to believe how things are going to change.